Trump declares Liberation Day with new trade tariffs. In a bold move, President Donald Trump has announced a sweeping set of new tariffs, branding the occasion as Liberation Day. The policy includes a 10% baseline tariff on all U.S. trading partners, set to take effect on April 5th. Additionally, reciprocal tariffs will be imposed on countries deemed worst offenders, commencing April 9th. Tariffs have long been a key component of the Trump administration's economic strategy, impacting trade relationships with major partners, including Canada and Mexico. This latest move signals an even stronger stance on U.S. trade protectionism. Tech industry braces for economic shock. The tech industry is already feeling the impact of these new trade barriers. Analysts warn that companies dependent on overseas manufacturing will face serious financial consequences. Notably, a 34% tariff on imports from China, where Apple and many other tech giants produce their devices, has raised alarm bells across the sector. Apple produces almost all of its iPhones in China, and the real question is whether exemptions will be made for companies investing in U.S.-based production, noted Dan Ives, an equity analyst at Wedbush Securities. Apple's stock plummeted 6.7% in after-hours trading following the announcement. Other key tech production hubs are also facing substantial tariff increases, with Taiwan being hit with a 32% tariff, South Korea 25%, Japan 24%, and the European Union 20%. Experts warn that these measures could disrupt supply chains, drive up consumer prices, and affect corporate profits. The Nasdaq, a key index for technology stocks, has already dropped over 12% since its peak in February, reflecting investor anxiety over the economic ripple effects of these new tariffs. European leaders voice concerns. International leaders have expressed strong opposition to Trump's new tariffs, fearing the onset of a global trade war. Italian Prime Minister Giorgia Meloni criticized the decision, calling it misguided and stressing the need for diplomatic solutions. "We will do everything in our power to avoid a trade war that would weaken the West while benefiting other global players," Meloni stated, affirming Italy's commitment to working with European partners on a response. Swedish Prime Minister Ulf Kristersson echoed these sentiments, stating, "We don't want growing trade barriers. We don't want a trade war. We want to return to a path of trade and cooperation." European People's Party Group. President Manfred Weber went further, labeling the tariffs as Resentment Day rather than Liberation Day. He warned that such measures would not foster fair trade, but rather hinder economic relations across the Atlantic. Stay tuned to Epic Vibes channel for more updates.